What if everything you think you are, your job, your beliefs, your politics, was just a label someone else gave you? This video challenges you to strip away those definitions and see what's left. If you've ever wondered who you truly are beneath society's expectations, this might be the most important question you ask yourself. Welcome to Axis of Curiosity, a space where we explore life's biggest questions and challenge the stories we've been told. Here, we dig deep into philosophy, psychology, spirituality, and the human experience to uncover truths that go beyond surface labels. If you value ideas that make you think, question, and grow, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who loves meaningful conversations. Together, let's push past assumptions and discover new ways of seeing ourselves and the world. In the United States, labels often act as shorthand for identity. Words like Christian, Democrat, feminist, introvert, or success story carry entire narratives in a single term. Psychologists note that these labels serve a cognitive purpose, helping the brain quickly categorize people and situations. Yet they also risk reducing a person to one aspect of their being. In a multicultural society, labels can foster belonging and solidarity, but they can just as easily create division, reinforcing stereotypes and limiting how others see us and how we see ourselves. Religious communities may define morality through spiritual labels, while political discourse often turns identity into a tool for rallying or polarizing. Modern life's pace encourages quick judgments, making these mental shortcuts feel necessary. But they also make it harder to engage with the complexity of individual human stories. The challenge lies in recognizing when labels help us connect, and when they prevent us from seeing the fuller truth of each person's humanity. Labels influence identity by shaping not only how others perceive us, but also how we perceive ourselves. From childhood, people in American society are often told they are smart, athletic, quiet, or troublemakers, and these descriptions can subtly guide behavior and self-concept over time. Social psychologists explain this as the self-fulfilling prophecy, where repeated labeling reinforces certain traits, whether or not they reflect the whole person. In a culture where branding and personal image are highly valued, individuals may adopt labels to fit in with specific groups, political affiliations, lifestyle identities, or career titles until these labels become central to their sense of self. Religion may frame identity around being a believer or non-believer, while modern activism often embraces labels as tools for empowerment and visibility. Yet the same words that unite can also confine, narrowing the range of experiences a person feels entitled to explore. Understanding this dynamic is key to discovering an identity that is chosen rather than imposed. Labels can provide a profound sense of comfort in a society as diverse and fast-moving as America's. They offer a ready-made place to belong, a community that speaks the same language and shares similar values. Social psychologists point out that in uncertain or high-pressure environments, the human brain naturally seeks familiarity, and labels act as cognitive anchors that reduce anxiety by giving life a predictable structure. Religious labels, such as Christian or Muslim, can connect someone to centuries of tradition, while political or cultural identities, like progressive or patriot, can create a sense of solidarity in turbulent times. For many, labels offer validation, proof that they are not alone in their beliefs or struggles, and shield them from the exhausting task of redefining themselves in every social situation. In a world where the pace of change can be overwhelming, labels can feel like a safe harbor, a way to know who you are and where you fit, even if that definition comes with hidden limitations. While labels can offer belonging, they can also quietly restrict personal growth by boxing individuals into fixed definitions of who they are supposed to be. Psychologists warn that when an identity becomes too tightly tied to a label, people may resist experiences or ideas that don't align with it, fearing they'll be seen as inconsistent or disloyal. In American society, where social and political divisions are often sharp, labels like liberal or conservative, religious or secular, can make genuine dialogue harder by triggering assumptions before any real exchange takes place. Religious identities can offer moral guidance, but they may also pressure individuals to conform even when personal convictions evolve. Similarly, career or lifestyle labels can trap someone in roles that no longer serve their well-being. Over time, these limitations can create an invisible cage, shaping choices, relationships, and opportunities without conscious awareness, and keeping people from exploring the full complexity of their own humanity. Life beyond social categories invites a way of living where identity is shaped less by pre-assigned labels and more by authentic experience. In American culture, stepping outside categories like race, religion, political affiliation, or class can feel both liberating and disorienting, as it removes the ready-made frameworks society offers for belonging and meaning. Psychologists suggest that when individuals shed or loosen these labels, they often experience greater self-discovery, as they are free to explore values, beliefs, and lifestyles without the pressure of group conformity. This openness can foster deeper, more genuine connections, since relationships are formed around shared humanity rather than shared categories. Religious traditions may interpret such freedom as spiritual independence, while secular perspectives may see it as personal empowerment. Yet in a world accustomed to quick classifications, living without categories requires resilience, the willingness to be misunderstood, and the courage to define oneself on one's own evolving terms. Living label-free in America can be an act of quiet rebellion against a culture that often defines people by political stance, religion, profession, or social identity. Without these ready-made categories, individuals may face confusion from others who rely on labels to understand where someone fits. Psychologists note that humans naturally seek cognitive shortcuts, as so refusing a label can lead to social friction, misinterpretation, or even exclusion from communities that prize clear group boundaries. In political discourse, a lack of alignment with a known identity can be seen as evasive or untrustworthy, while in religious contexts, it may be viewed as spiritual instability. The absence of labels can also make finding belonging more challenging, as many social spaces from activist groups to professional networks are organized around shared identities. Yet, navigating these challenges can cultivate independence of thought, emotional resilience, and the ability to form relationships that are based on mutual respect rather than predefined roles. While the journey has no fixed endpoint, it offers a deeper sense of freedom, a life guided not by labels or external validation, but by an evolving, authentic connection to one's own humanity. True self-discovery is not about reaching a final definition of who you are, but about remaining open to growth, change, and the unexpected paths life may offer. It's about replacing the question, who should I be, with who am I becoming, in a way that feels honest and aligned with your values. Every step toward understanding yourself is a step toward living more fully and meaningfully. Even if the world around you prefers neat categories, thank you for spending this time exploring these ideas with me. If this conversation has sparked reflection or offered you a fresh perspective, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to the channel, so we can continue to explore life's deeper questions and challenge the stories we've been told together.